Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're going to be talking current events in both Hollywood and worldwide stuff, too, and a tiny shed of politics because part of it, or part of the worldwide events, happens to have a small political bit in there. So I will be as neutral as I can when I get to the political part. Anywho, how you doing, Savage? How you doing, G-Fan? It's good to see you guys in the chat. Okay, kicking off the first bit of it, it is Amber Heard. Everybody now knows that Amber Heard is confirmed to be the abuser in the relationship between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. They are divorced now, and it is confirmed through audio voice recording of Amber Heard's own words that she had become physical with Johnny Depp. How you doing, Junebug? And Senate, how y'all doing? By the way, if you guys want to come on in and discuss any of the current events that you know of, feel free to do so. Because there. But yeah, she's now confirmed to be an abuser, and their cancel culture has gone after her. And a couple of people asked me to sign that petition to have her kicked off of Aquaman 2, and as my video earlier states, I will not do that. Because, as I said, if you are against cancel culture in one aspect, you should be against it in all aspects, including canceling people who you don't like because of personal happenstance. Yes, the woman is an abuser. Yes, I think she is scum of the earth. But do I think she should be kicked off of a project because of something that happened in her personal life? Well, if she is arrested, then sure, she should be kicked off. But if that is not enough to get her kicked off of the project, then you know what? I think she should finish out her tour as Mara from Aquaman, because it keeps consistency in the cinematic universe of DC. Alrighty, G-Fan, come on in. But yeah, then there's also the coronavirus. As many of you know, there has been some confirmed cases in 4 states. New York State still has one pending test to either be negative or positive. And so far, it's pissing me off that it's actually reached New York, so I'm not very happy with my governor. But that's not the part that's going to be getting political. The political part is every viral outbreak that has worldwide repercussions, the administration will assign a task force. Well, President Trump assigned a task force, and when CNN saw the Trump task force for the coronavirus, they flipped their shit, basically, and said, it's not diverse enough. When I thought Amber Heard was hotter than Megan Fox, but now she's just on the list, don't watch her movies. Hey man, if you don't want to watch her movies, don't watch her movies. I'm still going to watch movies with Amber Heard because I support the actors and actresses that I like in those movies. I'm still going to watch Aquaman even though she's in it. I can easily tune out the personal issues when it comes to that stuff. Now, it's up to you, man. If you don't want to watch her shit, don't watch her shit. Here we go. We got Servant of God coming in as well.
Yep.
How you doing?
Oh, fine. Sorry about the delay. Just deciding what to do and figuring I was going to get dressed up today anyway. So,
Nice. get my headphones on now that other people
ironically the same outfit for my Twitter profile. So
cute. But yep, we're talking about current events so far. Right now, we just got done the Amber Heard thing. We can swing back to it in a little bit.
The Amber Heard.
Yeah, well, she plays an Aquaman. You've seen her in that one, right?
Yeah, but I've seen clips of Aquaman. I have not actually had a chance to see Aquaman. No car or during the time it was out, and money being tighter than anything, even with a job.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she and Johnny Depp were married, and she was abusing him during the marriage.
Oh, that's who it is. I had personally wiped her name from my memory when I heard that. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to remember this person.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I get the same rule with mass shooters. Is if you're that much of a D-bag, my response is I don't want to remember you at all. I don't care what your name is beyond on just making a note in the back of my head for the sake of reference in case you come up in a conversation. Beyond that, I don't need that stress.
Exactly. And I guess I can get on cam here, and we're going to shorten the camera things. But yeah, I'm just sitting back and relaxing today.
That's been me. Heck, I see the whole Super Bowl nonsense and the halftime show, and I'm like, I'm very glad I was looking at my computer playing Minecraft as opposed to watching that insanity.
Gonna use my checkbook here as a prop. There. But yeah, basically, I'm not used to the camera being on this side.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna put it over here. Ugh. Take a look at my ceiling, people. Look at it. But yeah, let's sit up and do this. But yeah, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I could care less about the Super Bowl nowadays. I just am not a fan of football anymore. I mean, I will always be a
It's like after the kneeling bit, I wasn't watching much but the Super Bowl, unless something about it felt like, godly speaking, because God will use whatever he wants. And I found weird messages in memes of all things. So apparently the Super Bowl was prominent in a prophecy given by the guy Bob Jones. Here's the quote: "When the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, you will know that revival is about to come. God is raising up his apostolic chiefs." A quote from the prophetic word he gave, basically. Ironically enough, yesterday being was it a palindrome, I believe the word is, where it's the same backwards and forwards, the date. Those are rare. February 2nd, 2020. Here.
Yeah, 02020 or 2020.
2020. Here, let's see if I can get this to not be so bright. Yeah, if you can just.
Yeah, that's it.
It's probably still blurry for people, but I can I got this on Facebook. I can probably just freaking screen share. If I can get the brightness back up on my phone. I dropped that thing to basically 0 just so it would show up somewhat. But
and we got another one coming in.
Who else is in?
Amelia.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Orange Hat.
How you doing? Are you dressed?
Yes. I have a tank top on.
Just making sure. Okay, I was just making sure. But yeah, we're talking current events and whatnot, the Amber Heard stuff, the coronavirus stuff. And I was just getting into the coronavirus bit before a servant came in.
Oh, yeah, on that, I've heard some stuff there's no ways about it. Someone's flubbing either the numbers or the details.
Well, that's not the political part that I said I would touch on. Trump or every administration, every presidential administration, include Obama's and Bush's, every administration, if there is a viral outbreak that has worldwide repercussions, creates a task force to handle their stuff. He did.
Yeah.
And CNN lost their shit because it's not diverse enough.
I don't give a
He
crap
picked-
about diversity in that case. I want the best people behind. And
Exactly.
If they all straight white dudes, I don't care. I'd rather live.
Exactly. And CNN basically said it's all a bunch of just white males. It's like there's also women there too, but okay.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with media, folks. That one report alone has just shown that CNN cares more about skin color and all that stuff more than 300 plus people dead because of a virus that is killing people.
Yes,
they don't care that these people are the most qualified.
Mm-hmm.
They only care, we need a freaking transgender midget, we need a black person, we need an Asian person, and we need we need all of them female. And it's like, oh my gosh, grow up.
You're assuming that after the Don Lemon bit with him showing that, in fact, the liberals are freaking nuts and they think any Trump supporter is basically a moron. Yeah, sure, I'm a moron. I only aced the freaking boiler license test on my first time, and I managed to have a trade school bit and literally janitorial stuff to the point I outsmart my supervisors sometime. But okay, I only can just run math in my head advanced to the point of getting quantum mechanics better than most scientists do. Where I laugh at the college degree people, but okay, I guess you call me dumb, so I am. Yeah, this is why I don't trust a word out their mouth. I haven't seen Bush.
And Junebug, you know what? It's fine that you're libertarian. I have many libertarian friends. Believe it or not, I'm actually friends with Democrats too. I'm friends with everybody on different sides of the aisle, but we agree on one thing: to disagree. If we disagree on things, you can be friends with people on the other side of the aisle and still, or because you don't base your friendship on your political beliefs. And we got G-Fan coming in.
Hey,
how you doing, G?
Yo.
How's it going?
Good.
Hey.
So, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but been having a heck of a day.
Yeah, same.
We've all been having days.
Everyone has
Good.
days. What happened with yours today?
Oh, what happened with mine? Well, I showed up to work like 2 hours early.
Huh?
So
That's
that was
really that only says weird. That doesn't say bad. So what happened after?
They pretty much after that part, they kind of wondered what. Well, let's just say then my wife woke up late. So I was early. My wife woke up late, and then she yells at me because she woke up late. Long story.
Yeah.
She's probably just annoyed you didn't wake her up early, but then she'd yell at you for waking her up early. Sometimes you can't win.
Exactly. But Dave, that's what marriage life's like.
Yeah. By the way, whether or not it's that time of the month, flowers and chocolates. They're really good.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. She's on a diet, so if I got her chocolate, she'd really yell at me. So,
Oh, diet.
Yeah. So, yeah, she'd really yell at me then.
Get her one of these. One of those typical movie things.
Oh, never had one of those.
Oh, they're real good. They're really healthy, and I generally stay on a non-GMO kick because anytime I've had weird digestive issues, I can trace back to something that had GMO, made with even partial genetic engineering on the label. I wish I was joking. I have no desire for a repeat.
Well, this is coming from someone who is personally trying to be on a diet. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It does. You just got to go through it. You just got to push through it.
Mm-hmm.
I love sugar too much. Without a sugar high, I am a literal wreck.
You see this? 0 sugar, sweetened with stevia leaf extract. I couldn't tell it didn't have sugar in it when I first tried it.
Like I said, man, I got off of soda I got on to Mio, and I have never gone back. Man, if I was on Mio, or if I was still slogging down sodas as much as I used to, I'd probably be 350 pounds. Right now, I'm 310.
I did better. When I eventually decided to truly kick all that stuff, I just got LaCroix sparkling water with like the tangerine, the passion fruit, and the crayon raspberry flavors if you really want something sweet. Also, if you want,
like I said, get Mio.
Yeah.
My wife's on a keto diet.
Yeah. But hey, if you guys really want to lose weight, there's one diet that actually is proven to be or to work.
What's that?
And that's known as the incarceration diet, meaning go to jail.
Yeah, when you go to jail and you eat what they put in front of you, and you have to work out a whole lot because there's not much to do beyond that and read.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, I lost 60 pounds when I was in there.
Ripped after a year. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. 9 months, I lost 60 pounds in 9 months. I mean, yeah, you can use commissary for like food and stuff and snacks, but
you want another one?
You know what? That's
it's called the surgery diet, where you go get your abdominal cut open, where they have to have you on an IV drip. You can't even have water except to wet your mouth. And you're on there for like days and days, and the weight just comes off, even though you're not really moving much.
Yeah,
that was me.
I mean, there's also you can get your stomach stapled, you can get the gastro thing, you can get all sorts of stuff like that. Now, do I recommend getting the stomach stapled? No.
Constipation issues. I had diverticulitis diagnosed in 2017. So come January 2018, after Christmas, I have the surgery scheduled. That was one of the most awkward things. I had a tube in my gut that I had to leave the hospital with it still there. I'm at home, hole in my gut, and a tube in the hole, draining the occasional weird fluid that they won't tell me what it is. Beyond it's just some random stuff. On top of
it's probably extract.
Oh yeah. Oh, on top of that, abdominal surgery, they flood the gut with fluids, but it's supposed to drain to one of two legs. It didn't go to either of them, it went towards the middle. So my whole crotch is swollen past the size of a softball. And the only way that drains? Elevation. So I have to sleep with a towel between my legs. Lifting up all I could describe as my ball, because that's about what it is. It's
all right. Let's get back on track.
Yeah. Back on track.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is, but moving back to the coronavirus thing, I mean, it's just insane that a news agency, which is Project Veritas, already outed CNN because they already had a person in their freaking meetings where the higher ups basically say, if it's about Trump and it's negative, do it. And it's like, you guys are idiots.
Oh, it gets better.
But,
if I want better news, I go to the YouTube. There's a guy who does earthquake reporting, has successfully warned people in the past, called Judge Dench. He basically broke down the numbers very simply. One, either someone's lying and there's more deaths, or it's not really a pandemic and it's a false panic. Because of China, everything's suspect. They have cities they built that have basically only people to keep them maintained and no one else in them. Basically empty, dead cities that haven't even been born yet, technically. All over China. They just built them because of, quote, people who will be there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, China is always suspect.
Basically, when I'm seeing these Plague Inc. memes, I'm just going, yeah, no, this is dumb. If this was Plague Inc., this thing wouldn't have been this weak. Plus, there's times
Also, servant of God.
Yeah.
If you can open another window to go to Bounding in the Comics, there are some things that I do want to show some of the viewers, because 28 new alleged leaks or images leak for Colin Trevorrow's scrapped Star Wars Duel of the Fates film. And I think that that's another part of current events that I would like to get out there because
Okay, what's
I
the
think
title? Oh,
everybody.
here we go. 28. Here we go. 28 new alleged leaks. Let me engage.
Yeah.
Let me get this into its own window so I can, because I already had my browser open. So here we go. And where's the share screen?
But yeah, everybody who doesn't know, Duel of the Fates and Colin Trevorrow. Colin Trevorrow was the original person who was meant to direct episode 9. And they fired him because of creative differences, and they gave it back to J.J. Abrams. Well, we all know how Rise of Skywalker turned out. And
Okay,
we're going to show you guys some of the images, because there was other ones that we can click on after we're done going through these ones. But yeah, here we go. Our 28 alleged images leaked for Colin Trevorrow's scrap Star Wars Duel of the Fates film. That was originally what was supposed to be episode 9. I mean, Rey, as you can see here, she was supposed to have a double-bladed lightsaber.
I actually like that. I
know. I wish that is what happened.
Oh, and look, these
now,
two actually
down
badass for once. That actually looks better.
Yeah, it does. That one thing there alone is infinitely better than what we got in Rise of Skywalker.
The leaks I heard from Doomcock already just basically make it sound better.
Oh, yeah. Doomcock, man. Hell, Doomcock, dude.
Why haven't I seen more videos of that, honestly? I want to hear more of that script.
I do too, man. I actually asked Doomcock on Twitter if he could DM me the script or a link to the script or whatever, but I haven't heard back. All right, more than 24 pieces of alleged concept art has leaked from Trevorrow's now scrapped. The 28 images come after previously confirmed the initial Duel of the Fates concept art, which is the blue. We will check that link out in a little bit. So let's scroll down and see some of these things.
Yeah, I'll just open that in another tab. We'll go to that in a minute. Okay, Here we go. It's linked to Twitter. But I'd never kill R2. He just took a bad hit. Yeah, I think I retweeted this thing, or at least
Thanks, Orange Hat. I had some technical difficulties.
That's all right.
But
yeah, we're definitely going to go over some of these. She probably won't have been all that good with a double-bladed lightsaber, as she's not any good with one. Hey, don't actually, or that's not exactly true, Petter, because
she's passable. The fight scene leaks from the Rise of Skywalker are because of shitty choreography, because they're basically acting like they're beating each other with sticks like in a playground.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, she actually she used that staff all her life growing up, basically.
Yeah, I kind of like
she would have
that.
Yeah. I mean, these are from the original.
Sliced through solid metal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, she looks like a freaking Imperial officer.
At least she's hiding as one for the First Order. Yeah, it looks like R2 took a bad hit. He ain't dead, but, C-3PO is a panicky little person as usual. And is that Kylo fighting Vader? I like this already.
Yeah, it was from a cave system on somewhere. But yeah, they actually introduced, or Trevorrow had Mortis actually introduced. So let's scroll down and see some more of these things.
The images.
I mean, you got
he had in Duel of the Fates, and
BB-8 infiltrating first.
Director Doug Chiang of Jenkins, Ryan Church, and Christian Alsman. Right. Here are the 28 images. Disguised BB-8 infiltrating a First Order shipyard in Kowat mood. I like that already.
Yeah. I mean, that looks infinitely better.
An orbital ring.
Ring
or rig? I'd swear it'd be rig, but I see more things, so it's probably as
It's a ring.
Or to the Kowat shipyard. Patrolling a village, stormtroopers. Yep, there they are as
on Kowat. I always called it Kuwait.
Yeah. Kuwait, Yeah, actually, Kuwait, I think, is a real place, so they'd have to change it.
Yeah, I know.
Goof. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Ray is kind of like a child, but even a kid can learn how to kick ass with a staff or a blade. I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Never discount anyone with a childlike mindset. They can kick ass quicker sometimes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now we got action of Ray, Poe, and Finn being pursued by a number of stormtroopers. They're allegedly trying to make their way to an Eclipse Star Destroyer.
That was already talked about in Doomcock's bit. I like the sound of that pick. I want that. We should have gotten this. We should have gotten this.
Yes, we should have.
What's sad is,
I mean,
why didn't we get this? Rian Johnson, because Kathleen, quote, felt safe around him. Honey, if you are that insecure being around your employees, you don't be around them. Hire someone to deal with them who's competent. I don't care if they are a pronoun person. Someone who can at least keep you from dealing with them, so all you have to do is count money. Because if you can't handle them, don't deal with them. Hire an intermediary and be done with it. Don't base your decisions around personal feelings. And if you're that fragile, admit it to Bob and get him to hire someone immediately. He'll probably have someone on back panel anyway.
Yep. All right. Let's scroll down for more.
Officially call him your Jedi protector or something that's silly. Because honestly, people wouldn't have cared that much. Put in some effort. It's not a failing to admit some people make you uncomfortable. Everyone has that, even guys.
Now, if that is the Eclipse Star Destroyer, which I think they are saying it is, that is one weird-looking Star Destroyer.
Okay, let's see if I can get my zoom to work on this. No, it's just being okay. No, yeah, it does work here. Let me get this a bit good because I have to do weird things with my two screens. Yeah, this looks actually impressive. What do we got here? We got the curve.
Supposedly the Eclipse Star Destroyer is the front, that big blade-like thing in the front.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It supposedly acts like a miniature Death Star.
So it's basically a super weapon on the front.
Yeah. Basically.
Well, that might
kind of like what they did with the Star Destroyers in Episode 9.
JJ has literally no original ideas.
Exactly. He ripped off a dead script.
Wait, he just Tomb Raided someone else's script then.
Exactly. There's no originality. I mean, he's a 2-bit hack.
Yeah,
all right, let's go down for more.
A cinematic Antichrist because that would be giving him too much credit. Sorry, Doomcock, if you ever see this, I cannot. That is giving him way too much credit, and I refuse to do that. Because
welcome to J God J.
Rip off something this awesome for your crap script. No. That is infinitely more better than what we got.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Welcome to J God J in the chat.
Yeah, add up. Yeah, I'll get out the
Lucasfilm just hires people who are personally entitled to their political agendas. They are not hiring people based on merit, so Disney hires Kathleen Kennedy and a radical feminist. You're absolutely right there, man.
She tricked Lucas into putting her in charge.
Yeah,
what I'm seeing now. It's not just that he trusted her; it's that he honestly was tricked by her because I'm betting she planned to do this for a while. She was just waiting.
Oh yeah, she was an ambitious little shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see some more. Scroll down.
Oh, what's that? Second draft of the script, it depicts Kylo Ren on Moraband. Treated by Wommels after a nearly dying. I think it should say after nearly died. It might be a typo there.
Sometimes bounding does have some grammatical and typos.
Hey, I'll take grammatical and typos over CNN's bullshit reporting because I have no nice points there. It is. What's sad is like Leia said, like at D-Day Doggy says on Twitter, The Last Jedi was shit. It's in both ways. It was literally a steaming turd, but it also caused the growth of the fandom menace, which is going to go beyond Star Wars at this point. It's already gotten on to Star Trek. It's already going at. We're already just ripping the people apart who want to virtue signal over DC, Marvel, Doctor. At this point, it's the actual true fans basically saying we're done with your garbage. Because they're not just destroying the modern myths, as Jeff would say. They're destroying storytelling wholesale. They basically want to be able to do whatever. They want to write all their fancy little fan fiction and make it real. And by fancy, I mean fancy shining turds. Because this is the kind of fan fiction somewhat on par with My Immortal.
Yeah. All right, let's scroll down and see some more.
Okay. Although I do admit I like this. I like this right here.
Yeah.
Because it is infinitely more impressive for him. Is that okay? I went a little fast.
Let's go to the Leia one. Okay. You got Leia on Korolev. Hold on 1 second. I gotta blow my nose for a sec.
Go ahead. Go. No. Is this a drawing? Because if so, kudos on the art. Yeah, I think this is hand drawn, but I cannot swear. I don't know if I know this photo. Because at first glance, from the signature there, I'd almost swear this was a picture. Because that honestly looks better than even what we saw in The Last Jedi. Ugh. And I can only admit to seeing that through reviews and clips on the internet because I could not stand the whole thing. I couldn't even make it past 15 minutes of Rise of Skywalker when Ryan Kennel posted a link of it. That was, of course, from China. I know that was put online.
Yeah, the Chinese release just proves against Disney even more.
Yeah.
Yep, we got the Darth Vader wannabe getting a Vader-esque mask.
It kind of looks like something some weird nerd would go. It's Vader, but it's a Skull Vader mask. Because look at that, like a skull there. Anyone who knows actual human anatomy knows what I mean there, because especially that right there, the
little open between,
the lack of a freaking nose.
Yep. All right, let's see more.
Okay. Another image from the second draft: the ice planet of Wayvet. After Poe. Rey on the race planet Wayvet after Poe crash landed on the planet after being pursued by the Knights of Ren. Okay, even then, from what I heard, I like the Knights of Ren in the Trevorrow script because they actually sound like they're useful, as opposed to the cannon fodder that JJ turned him into because he has no good ideas. He's good with laying the foundation. Okay, fine. Don't actually direct the damn thing.
Yeah,
I'll go to him for ideas and stuff to bounce off of. I would not go to him to write or direct the damn thing.
Yep.
I'd give him production credit basically if I had to do anything with him in a movie setting. If I was in it, if I was involved in something in that high level, I'd go to him for basically bare bones ideas, and I'd throw it at the good writers and say, "Hey, what can you do with this?"
Let's go down some more.
Some notes and I'll pay you a crap ton of money and then just get rid of him that way. Because I don't trust anything tied to him.
Small fire on Wavette, the Resistance fighters. I like the Nebula and the Galaxy being shown in the background. That's pretty cool.
Well, that's technically more like that's a nice concept art, but the actual galaxy look. Well, here's the thing. Unless they're somewhere different in the galaxy where you can see the center better from this at night, most of the times you don't see that. We had a few years back that be the thing in the night sky, and I was out in Wisconsin, and so I'm like, okay, now that's impressive.
Yeah, you can see the tail end of the galaxy.
I do like the imagery because it gives a hint of you could go further than this movie if they use this. Hints at what they don't know, because it's like
exactly
the thought you go is, what don't we know about the galaxy far, far away? But yeah,
we're gonna get into that later on, J God. About future works with Star Wars, because
Taika
Waititi.
Taika Waititi. Spelled Taiki, pronounced Taika.
Yeah, Taika Waititi.
I'm gonna guess Hawaiian he's from Hawaii, isn't he?
No idea.
Yeah.
Nor do I really care because the dude has a god complex.
Yeah.
Then they don't have the right to good stuff.
We get a gorgeous shot of the harbor at Bonadan. I'll agree with that. That is impressive, and I think that might actually photo.
Bonadan is actually a planet that was mentioned in the old EU a few times.
Look, I didn't originally mind them canceling the EU because the canon with that was way too insane. But at the same time, don't act like you don't have it. You still have that stuff. Go admit that it's still Kathleen talks out her ass more times than I can count, I swear. Okay, next pick, before I go off on another tangent, as I have. Next, our number of razor sales, Dr. Bonadan.
Bonadan. Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That is cool.
That is very nice. Especially because if that had existed in the movie and it was actually them treating the fans with respect, you'd see them trying to market that to trying to see if some boat company or something could make that. Because looking at that, I'm going, I might actually be able to make that given some time and research and probably partnering with Dyson because of that circle thing and is most likely some manner of engine propeller or something. Either using air or being very, very fancy with some other propulsion technique because I can see partly how that would work.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see some more. We got a pretty dope action shot as Chewbacca holds a member of the Knights of Red over the Elvernet, threatening to drop him. Yeah, look, he's got some kind of cleaver weapon. Look at that. Look at this. Infinitely more better. Yeah.
We actually, I'll give credit to the Rise to the Force Awakens. We've seen other new energy weapons from that. Though we didn't see any of that in really much anything else. Not even really the freaking Last Jedi. For all him wanting to subvert expectations, no, this was him basically rushing the script just to be contrary and at the same time wanting to make his mark. Anytime I hear something of that, I smell trouble.
Good to hear, Christian.
They don't care about the established lore. They want to do their thing. Okay, go do your thing somewhere else then.
Exactly.
Yeah, still, this would have been better.
All right, let's further go down.
We then get a shot of Kylo Ren approaching a Sith temple on the planet
Remnacor.
Remnacor.
It's a weird freaking name for a planet, people. I mean, it's an interesting look, but not really sure about it. But yeah, let's keep going. I would like to point out
that Star Wars has a history of this, and Lucas especially. Anyone who knows the old who knows the Cantina music, if you paid attention to enough of Lucas's weird or questionable choices, was him referring to it as jizz. I kid you not. That is a thing.
Yes, I remember that.
And also Obi-Wan's planet Stu John after Jon Stewart because he thought, I don't know, maybe he just liked some of his jokes.
All right, let's go down.
This is pretty tame compared to that.
Yeah, let's go down some further.
Okay, and all right. Kylo has been seen hitting Remnacor alongside a droid. The floating thing right here for those who can't see. Should I zoom in?
Sure.
Okay, hang on. Let me just get the. Okay. I appear to have a delay. Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I do have a delay. I guess my computer doesn't like me running everything. I'm not running that much, but.
Oh yeah, you can see a little prober.
Tristan, I'm sorry, but I'm a Democrat, so I'm going to call BS on that.
Ooh.
Let's not get too much into the politics. We're talking Star Wars right now.
Yeah,
but the thing is, he's probably reporting what actually happened right now. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah,
get back further,
like-
or let's scroll down.
Let me zoom out. What? Trump.
Yeah, the comment section, Trump acquitted.
Yeah, okay. People, after the last vote, I'm gonna say this: if you didn't expect that, you're not paying attention.
Mhm.
At this point,
Anyway,
yeah.
we get a
something
piece
like
of art that
this
shows
from a
him.
tree. Is that Kylo Ren sucking that? Yeah, it's Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
Okay, him figuring out how to do that, I'll buy.
yeah, force training. Especially if he was in a Sith temple. I mean, he could learn shit if there's things there.
The Sith
So,
are
yeah.
known for leaving behind guardians of their temporals, and at the same time, also literally leaving behind their own holocrons, or sometimes their ghosts will literally
Yeah.
just haunt the Sith temple and do whatever the hell they want.
Yep.
Because the
Like
Sith
Lord
are not
Calic.
like that.
Yeah. Like Lord
Just
Calic
like Lord Calic.
Mm-hmm.
from the Old Republic game. Yep. All
Mm-hmm.
right, keep going.
Yep, he legit treats you like a rag doll.
Sometimes,
Not even
yeah.
gonna lie.
All right. Next image shows off Resistance ship being pursued by TIE fighters. It looks similar to the clone transport, although it looks more like a light gunship with a ramming device.
That
is a pretty
basic
interesting-
ramming device. So it looks poorly maintained, or just bad, or they just haven't bothered to. Well, I guess it's because they supposedly don't have access to the paint anymore, and they just have to deal. But I like the look.
Yeah. It is an
Yeah.
interesting look.
Oh, wait. This is the front end engine.
Mm-hmm.
I almost
Yeah.
missed that. Yeah, there's the guns and okay, yeah, I like the look. Well, at the same
Yeah, it
time,
is
if
an
this is the
interesting
front end, that could also be a ramming device. Just saying. But yeah,
Well, wait a second. If it's being pursued by TIE
because that's the
fighters,
thing. They're not being. It's more dogfight than pursue.
well, yeah, but that could still be going forward, and then the blue part could actually be the ramming device. Who knows? It's still interesting, though.
Yeah. Well, we won't find out without seeing it in action, which we probably won't see anytime soon. While Kathleen and Bob are there, and yes, if Lucasfilm has to still be a part of Disney and change, both them need to go permanently, all ties.
All right, scroll down more.
This looks like
The next image.
shot, or they drew it up really well or CG'd it, because I could swear that's actually
Boyega.
Boyega. Yeah, I keep forgetting his first. John Boyega, if I'm remembering right. Yeah.
Yeah. John Boyega.
Sees Finn working at a work camp on Coruscant after he has been captured and enslaved. Ooh, and I bet
You're touching on some major shit there, man.
Yeah, he looks like he's putting up with crap. And look at this.
Yeah.
He's just trash talking him. I can tell. He's snarking. I can tell. I know the posture. I don't need to see the face. I recognize the posture.
Yeah.
Someone's shit talking.
Yeah.
Captured him.
I mean, he also looks like he's taking a shit too, but yeah.
This is probably why
Let's
Ethan thought he was getting hints of it being basically Orange Man Bad, the movie. They would use that on some level for that, or CNN would.
Oh, trust me, they would. But yeah, let's move on.
I'm very much for Orange Man Bad.
Huh?
Yeah, well, agree to disagree. Let's move
I'll
on.
agree to disagree.
We get a little
yeah
chase scene as the Millennium Falcon and X-Wing flee from First Order TIE.
First.
Interesting shot of the Falcon, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a fire trail from the Falcon, or is that an energy blast? I can't tell.
That looks like something else went around it or by it or something. Who knows?
Oh, is because
they're trailing atmosphere, so they're definitely on a planet.
Fair enough. Next. The next image is just in the middle of a firefight. There's the R2 and C-3PO bit in the background. There's I think that's a resistant soldier dead.
Yeah.
And BB-8 is running away like a scared little beach ball.
Yeah, it's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. It's like, yeah, dude, you're a cowardly little shit, aren't you?
Done. And he's
The
like,
only droid The only droid that is a brave little shit is R2.
Yeah, because he took
Oh,
it.
hell yeah.
Even C3.
R2 is an indestructible little piece of shit.
You're like, excuse
He's an indestructible piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's who
Anyway.
R2 bit the hell is back and he's still fighting.
Yeah, he's old.
You get another shot. Citizen Coruscant rising up against rebels against the occupying First Order stormtroopers. Nice. Battle of Coruscant again.
I would have liked it.
Nice.
This would have been more epic.
Yeah,
and awesome.
that does look good. I mean, they should have done some Battle of Coruscant stuff, definitely.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't because they don't want to. They don't want. I wouldn't be surprised if the budget, if the accountants at Disney had effectively said to Bob, "We don't have a budget for anything resembling that."
Yeah. Oh, they could have easily.
In the office and said, "Look, we do not have the budget for anything close to anything resembling that, even with CG. Don't do it once."
Well, they did it in the prequels.
The prequel,
Yep.
something. Lucas had the budget and the clout.
Yeah, true. All right, let's keep going. I mean, there's a lot of these photos.
Yeah. The next shot takes us back to Rem Core as Kylo Ren.
Remdakor.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is where that Lovecraftian thing, because for anyone who's missed Mary's breakdown, those pictures of the thing on the elf baby head are not the same thing that was talked about in this script. Those are from compliments that are tied to JJ's stuff, which is probably why it looks silly.
Looks like Kylo's having an acid trip in this one.
Either that or the Lovecraft thing is right in front of him, because we're talking things that drive people to madness in 2.5 nanoseconds, if that slow. Yeah, if that's slow. Yeah, they'll generally just...
This is interesting, this one here.
The Temple of Mortis.
Yep.
Refresh my memory.
I mean,
that's
we all
the
know...
temple, right?
No, the Sith, or the Temple on Mortis was in the Clone Wars show.
Oh,
and
that
it
Mortis,
was,
right.
Yeah,
That
that was the...
Wasn't that whole
Temple
thing
of-
destroyed after the father, son, and daughter died?
Mortis could never truly be destroyed because it is Force apparition and it was a Force illusion, so to speak. But yes, I believe that Mortis could have possibly been revived. We don't know. We would actually have to.
I would not be surprised
would've-
if everyone if it just came back after a set amount of time, because it was part of Anakin's trials, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Because that's something in the lore you could actually do.
Yeah, you can actually investigate that further. I mean, sadly, we won't because this never came to be. But yeah, all right, keep going.
Would have made for better fanfic even for that.
Definitely.
Rey and Kylo Ren then face off in the Temple of Mortis. Oh, good lord!
God damn, man! Why couldn't we see that? Son of a bitch! I would have loved to see that in the movie.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm gonna post. I'm probably gonna Orange Hat. Post this in the chat on Twitter. We're both in with Leia and all the others. And I want them to hear this. Somebody animate or at least write that whole bit on Mortis. Write the whole thing. If it's not in the script, if the Doomcock doesn't have that part of it, write it out in explicit detail. If he has it, call him, get it, and draw it. Animate it. Put this thing in. I don't care if we don't even have any audio. This needs to exist.
Yeah, it does. All right, moving on.
Oh, we got. Shows Yoda in the describes as the astral plane. Oh, joy, we're getting into cosmic insanity already. I mean, anytime that place comes up, we're into multiverse bending potentially. Apparently, Rey will ascend to the astral plane, to this astral plane, and meet with Yoda, Luke, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, where Yoda While there, Yoda tells her she embraced both the dark side and the light and found balance. Huh.
Interesting.
She's then given the choice to stay in the astral plane and return to the living. And from what Doomcroc described, at this point, I might actually have liked her. This might have actually been a redemption for her character and the entirety of the Disney trilogy. But Kathleen was involved. Yeah. This is more wasted potential.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see more.
Using the
next shot.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. After what I know that I've seen already, I would be okay with this if this actually existed. Because then it probably would have happened after that last bit, after this bit. So that would have been a triumphant moment, and everyone would have effing cheered. Okay, you would have made Beyond Endgame money. It would be the $3 billion movie of the century. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, there would have been some people that said this was a Mary Sue moment, but I don't think it would have been.
No. If you can make it believable, even the fandom
exactly.
Even Jeff would have at least given some reference of
credence to this. Yeah,
he would have been doing it begrudgingly, but he would do it.
All right, what we got?
Ray on a planet called Modesta. I cannot remember where that is.
That's a place in Maryland, I believe. Or is that Podesta?
That's Podesta. Also the name of the political people, but we're not touching on that. But no, Modesta
anyway.
I think has been mentioned in the Clone Wars or the EU, and I can't remember which. The final shot, I think we're in the last scene. At a Jedi temple with Rey arriving at a Jedi temple with plans to raise a new generation of Jedi. And after the last couple of scenes, she'd have earned it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call them Jedi. I mean, if she used both light and dark, she's not really raising Jedi, but yeah.
No, she would be raising a new bit of Force users. Yeah. I could easily come up with a name I found in a fan fiction that would fit. Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the Guardians of the Galaxy right there. Oh wait, no, that's copyrighted by.
Yeah,
they couldn't be Guardians. They would have to be...
Well, they could have been the Guardians of Peace and Justice in the Galaxy. There you go.
Huh? What?
They could be Guardians of Peace and Justice in the Galaxy.
That's too long of a name.
Then call them the Guardians.
That's exactly what they called it anyway. Let's go to the other one. The other article, because this is the first article that was released, and the thing that they showed, it's like, holy shit!
Okay, I like that right the hell there. I like this right the hell there. Luke gets to be badass like we know he is.
Yeah, that's Force Ghost Luke grabbing Kylo's lightsaber, people,
and it's sparking, and it doesn't do squat to him. I like this better. This is better than what we got in the past two movies.
All right, let's go down, scroll down for these ones.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to bother reading that stuff, so.
Okay, we know this one.
Yep, this one was...
Same scene, BB-8's going, I'm gone.
Yep, basically, he's like, oh, fuck you, man. He just got shot. I'm out. You're on your own.
Running like the little coward he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Look at this. But Miss Kennedy wasn't happy with the drafts Mr. Trevorrow co-wrote and one written by Harry Potter and the Cursed Child playwright Jack Thorne for him to direct. Trevorrow was also unhappy with the script and requested to try again. However, the report indicates that Kennedy fired him instead because she has no idea how to actually run anything. She's a
I'm just going to say this flat out, folks. Kathleen Kennedy is a fucking cunt.
I think that's giving her too much credit.
Yeah, it's also an insult to cunts.
That too. That was the other thing I was thinking. Oh,
what we got here? Nice. That's Coruscant by the looks of it.
Here, look at this. Luke and Leia were to be a pivotal part of his script, with Leia's Force affinity revealed in a much more brother-sister way that was apparently going to be beautiful and tragic.
Nice.
Why couldn't we have gotten this awesomeness?
I know, right?
Already better.
Holy shit.
Already better.
Yeah, that's Kylo's Star Destroyer in Coruscant's atmosphere.
Oh, second, he wanted Snoke to live, as his backstory was to be more discussed.
Yep.
So we can literally blame Rian Johnson for this not happening. The Last Jedi effed everyone over. It doesn't matter what your politics are. It doesn't matter where you stand on any issue. The Last Jedi effed over the entirety of this potentially being good. Not to mention it, the title itself.
All right, scroll down.
Yeah, not to mention the title of that movie was a ripoff of an EU book, which was oddly better.
This is interesting. It's basically Rey being trained by Luke.
Yeah, that's Luke. Yeah, I missed that for a second.
Yeah, I can definitely narrate these ones because I can definitely narrate these ones because I've seen the whole article before. But yeah, she was continuing her training under Luke. This was if Luke had lived, which they should have kept him alive. I mean, oh my gosh, Episode 8 just fucked up so much.
This was
because they didn't want Luke in the movies.
This is literally the proof of SJW bigotry, because these people do not. They want. It's like the old KKK. They pick on, or the Nazis. They pick on one demographic and target it relentlessly, outright. Same mindset, same tactics, different title.
Yeah. All right. Scroll down.
And we're at the end.
No, we aren't.
Yeah, because it's just talked about seeing the concept art. There's not much in this, but this...
There was a lot more in it because... And
the top one up here is a lot better.
Yeah, there should have been way more than that.
Colin Trevorrow's Twitter.
Yeah.
So we got his profile. Here we go. Okay. Oh, he joined in 2010. Huh.
Nice. Austin did.
And of course,
Battle at Big Rock. Oh yeah, Battle at Big Rock was actually a cool little Jurassic Park thing.
Oh, they're doing like a short film?
Yeah, that was a fan-made film, and that was actually better than most freaking Jurassic Park movies.
Man, the first one was the only one based on the book and only loosely, because they actually managed to corral the dinosaurs in that until there was another power outage because of a scoof up. And the dinosaurs caused havoc again. So, yeah.
You would think they would learn after the first 5 failed. After the first 5 times the dinosaurs got loosed and caused havoc. You think they would have learned.
Shoddy work and
idiots don't learn.
Nerdy screw-ups. Yeah, that's kind of a theme here. Rich idiots never seem to learn. Okay, this is the only time he's talked about it, apparently. And it doesn't. I don't know if there's a hashtag attached to this.
Yeah.
I mean, I could look and see what we have, because he's apparently not talked about this much. Let's see.
Wish there was.
Star Wars. Star Wars leaks. Let's see what comes up. Top. No, there's that. Oh, the whole.
Oh yeah, that was the.
I see. If you haven't seen that thing, that was actually a much better thing done. Yeah, even the Sun talking about.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Okay, wait. That's sponsored crap. CNET. Up here we go. Sometimes all you got to do is hunt around Twitter. Let's close some stuff so we speed it up. Okay, let's see if these are the same one.
Page, new concept art revealed.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, these are the same ones.
Yeah, Paris B. Not unless there's a link in here I didn't see.
No.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, let's.
Imager. We might have more there.
No, geez, Aspis. ABC, good to see you.
Amber Heard.
And of course, he's going to put up the whole. Yeah.
I'm going to need evidence to prove that. We have evidence to the contrary, man.
Pretty solid evidence at that. But yeah, we know that Aspis Cock likes to do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, he's on the Minecraft server. Mary said, Matt, if you want some TNT, I can spare you some. I'm the makeup for someone blowing up that thing you tried to do.
Nice.
Be warned, I keep it on my character.
But yeah, moving on to more.
What we got? We got the same stuff we've seen. What do you tell?
Oh God!
It's not innocent. Well,
she is this abusive bitch.
Hashtag. If it weren't that link to Twitter, you could not have typed that in old Twitter link.
Yeah, they wouldn't have allowed it. Yep, these are all the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, these are what we saw. Let's see if there's anything else. Someone's.
Well, let's actually. I mean, if that was the episode 9 we got, chances are I would have liked it.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more awesome. Here, let me stop the screen sharing.
Yeah. Now, but yeah, going or further into current events.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. What else did we got? I mean, there. Oh yeah, Kathleen Kennedy was saying the thing about the whole female director and how she wants a female director to do Star Wars.
She's been.
Here's the thing. Yeah, she has. She's been hyping that up for a while. But here's the thing, folks. If you really want Kathleen Kennedy to do a female star or a female director for Star Wars, by all means do it. But here's the person that I think they should have as a director, Deborah Chow. Because when the interviewers tried to ask her, and for those of you who don't know, Deborah Chow did, I think, episode 3 of The Mandalorian, which was its best episode.
Mm-hmm.
And she was interviewed by an SJW journalist, and she said, and they asked her, what's it like being the first director of the first female director of a Star Wars product? I don't see it as the fact that I'm a female. I just see myself as a director. And they're like, yeah, but you're Asian descent and whatnot. It's like, I don't see it about me being Asian either. I'm just a director doing my job. So yeah, get somebody who is against the narrative crap, but also fits your stupid ass narrative. And there you go. Because if you don't put her in, well, you're freaking racist.
Yeah.
If you do put her in, well, awesome. People will still like it, and you still get your stupid diversity points.
Here's my theme with diversity.
I mean, it's a win-win.
It's always stupid if it's forced. The reason I'm a female director is as long as she's better than most of the men who are hired. If she's as good, if she's like in the top tier, but not the absolute best you can get, okay. Because if you keep hiring crap directors, crap writers, crap actors,
keep getting crap
really
stuff.
Fear diversity, they discourage everyone else because they see the backlash. Because it's
how you doing, Moira?
Criticism at the same time, and they go, "Oh, they can't be good. Why would I try? I couldn't, because that's how it looks. That's how it looks." That's the thing.
If you want to come in, Moira, you can scroll up. We got the link in the chat.
Mm-hmm. What?
We got Moira Kitty.
Hello.
She's a great YouTuber. She's got some good stuff.
Mara, we're just talking about.
We're just talking about the
Yeah.
coronavirus episode 7. We're just talking current events right now. So if you want to jump in,
You mean episode 9 potentially?
the potential of episode 9 that was wasted, but we're talking mostly current events. It doesn't necessarily have to be entertainment based, but yeah, if you want to jump in, I'll even I can still just put it right in the chat right now. So there's the link again.
That would work.
Yep. Thing is, most channels, they don't put the stream, put it in there because they don't want the trolls. It's like me. Welcome trolls, bring it.
Oh yeah, there's a reason I love the fact that people will try to troll me. I have the natural comedic inclination, and I can snark back at them with the best. Even if I'm occasionally flat-footed, all I have to do eventually is clam up and just let them talk themselves into a grave. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Hecklers are often their own worst enemy. Because
everything all right over there, Amelia?
Situation and you don't know what you're dealing with sometimes.
Yeah, just trying to get comfortable.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Okay, gotcha. That's all right.
Yeah, that'll happen. But if I had to go other current events,
I'm probably going to do like Monday and Wednesday streams.
Yeah. If I had to avoid the big divisive elephant in the room that is politics, which I'm going to because I'm just going to wait till Wednesday. Mainly because tomorrow is the State of the Union. That promises to be insane. Wednesday promises to be nuts.
I mean,
no, I will
YouTube just continues. What
I will gladly,
is that noise?
That was her. That was her.
Get more gum.
But yeah. How long have we been going? Over an hour?
Yeah. In fact, the only other entertainment thing I can mention that ties to Minecraft is the fact of they've been posting hints of the Nether update, and they've been finding out there's all kinds of stuff hidden. Like, supposedly, gold ore in the Nether, which there has never been in the Nether. Trees in the Nether, which for those not familiar with Minecraft, the Nether is basically a version of hell. Complete with zombie pigmen, flying giant square head squiggly things that shoot blast balls at you, and lakes of lava. Lots of lava.
Jesus. Seems that Minecraft has certainly become way bigger since I looked at it last.
Oh, that!
I mean, shit. I remember when just this black mass would come after you if you freaking looked at it directly in the eyes.
Oh, the Endermen. They're still there. They come from a place called the End where you fight an Ender Dragon. For those who have not seen the PewDiePie bits. And
there's
and there's other crazy you can summon to fight in the main coding.
Touching on gaming stuff for a little bit.
Blizzard
Warcraft 3 Reforged is, I believe, completely shut down now because they got freaking government threats on their ass because it was a massively misidentified shit where they did not deliver what they said they were. It was complete misrepresentation of what's the damn word? It's illegal, so misadvertisement or
false advertising,
whatever it's called.
They said
false advertising.
Certain cutscenes in there. There weren't. They promised a whole bunch of other goodies. The graphics weren't even that good. They literally replaced some key bits of the lore. Especially the meta lore, like certain logos were removed for the HD version or replaced by stuff that really tells politics are involved in some of the decisions, and their legal bits about how anything made with that game is officially their complete ownership, and they don't even have to give you so much as a mention in the special thanks as a kudos. They don't have to acknowledge you whatsoever, which is so legally shady that while technically it's legal, I would not be surprised if someone managed to fight their ass to the Supreme Court and got a nice decision that said, yeah, that's not going to be allowable.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that went on with it. But hearing that they even had government threats was nuts.
The last I heard is they were, before the whole them just shutting it down, is they were basically offering instant refunds. Like within minutes, you'd get a refund on this thing because that's how bad their stock started to tank. One of the lowest scores in existence, if not the lowest, 0.06 out of 10 on Metacritic. Didn't even get a 1. 0.6 out of 10. That's so bad. Oh my God. It's like, because remember, you cannot vote even a half star on Metacritic. You have to have a lot of 0. You can vote like 0 though. So they just had a whole bunch of zeros swarm them. And the top user thing, which is supposedly a very positive review for them, it was a green thing that I saw clips of. When I bought it to pause the video, I saw it in and zoom in and read it. It was the most shilly comments I've ever seen, to where I think one of their own employees typed it up. Because it reads like a press release.
Folks, I'm actually going to have to cut this stream short because there is something going on outside my home. My presence is required, so I'm sorry to cut this stream short, folks.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Amelia, servant, thank you guys for dropping by.
Yep.
No problem.
Everybody, all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz.
Yep.
This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch you all on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And